Hey everyone, my name is Addison Jarman. I'm married to my husband, Sam Jarman, and we have two kids. We have a daughter named Mila, and we have a son named Maverick. I became a millionaire at 25 years old. To be quite honest, it kind of just snuck up on us. We were just working hard and trying to build financial stability for our family. So our main sources of income are my husband's and my full-time job, our Airbnbs, our rental properties, and our videography business. I would say 65% is coming from all of our rental properties. We graduated in 2015. We had about $30,000 to $40,000 worth of loans, and our total net worth was probably $30,000 to $40,000. I always knew that having children would be difficult. I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome, which doesn't make it impossible to have children, but it makes it very difficult. And so we started saving for kids and trying to look for creative ways that we could make more money so that we could start our family soon. I started my videography business in 2016. I started just making videos on my phone. And then once I started booking actual paying clients, I realized I needed to get some more professional equipment. I opened up a credit card that had a 0% APR. You have 12 months to pay this off before I have to start paying interest. I actually was able to pay it off within about 4 months. And from there, I've just kept setting goals. We typically have 5 to 7 sources of income, and that includes my videography business. But really our bread and butter has been real estate. With our first home, we were moving out to Arkansas and we needed a place to live. So it was just a cute little 2-bed, 2-bath townhouse. Then we got another home, and this one needed quite a bit of fixing up, which saved us tens and tens of thousands of dollars. And then we put renters in there and we started taking the income from that. It'll depend on the home, but usually between $10,000 and $30,000 is what we spend on renovation. We were still trying to have kids at this point and pay for infertility treatments. And so we decided, let's try this Airbnb experience. And so that brought in about $20,000 a year. Anybody can build a home. We would just research everything on YouTube and Google, and we learned it was extremely time consuming at the beginning. We would go to work and then work on the houses until midnight or so, and then repeat every day. We now have 20 homes that we own. Balancing childcare is always tricky. When we were working on these houses every day till midnight, that was before we had our first daughter. Once we had her, we had to change how we were doing things. One of the big positives of owning your own business is you're the boss. So you get to choose when and if your kids come along. So I call myself Millionaire Mona on TikTok. And I just thought that would be a fun, creative way to make mundane topics like budgeting into fun and exciting videos. It's just a really quick, short hook, basically, where I'm saying, hey, this is how you can invest, or this is what a credit card can do for you. This information that I'm sharing is really helping people. The other day, a wife said that she sat down with her husband and they really talked about goals. She said it was one of the most effective conversations they've ever had. What's cool about this is there's no set in stone path that everyone has to follow. There's so many ways to be creative, to become financially independent. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I would give, set really strategic plans, right? So you have your big goal, and then you're setting micro goals and daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals on how you're going to achieve that. I'm a huge advocate of saving. Even if you feel like you're using your entire paycheck, try to prioritize saving 10%, 15%, 5%, if that's where you're gonna start. You can problem solve, you can get creative, and if there is something that you really want, you can go after it and achieve it.